Afternoon, Tilly. How you going, darling? You're ready to go, aren't you? You're a bit keen, aren't you? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Better warm her up, eh? I've decided to take Tilly. Unless we've got to fix that thing too. So ein scheiß Ding hier, oh Menschenskind. Das ist aber scheiße, was? Better find neutral too. Es reicht jetzt. Es reicht. Wait. Wait. Tilly. Little hole. I don't know why I'm bothering to tell her to stop barking, because we all know she's not gonna until she's ready to stop barking. She's a cattle dog. We'll go around up the dirt road, see how things are going today. And then see what happens after that. So it's the first day of spring today, 1st of September. We have we do it by the calendar month in Australia rather than the equinox. For some reason, best known to ourselves, as it were. Lovely day. One thing about this bike compared to the Harley in regards to Tilly is I have to lift my hand off the bars to see her. Now the bike is still handling like a whatever it is that it handles like that isn't good. But we've just decided to keep riding it a bit. While I keep thinking of what it is that we can possibly do. Still, like at the moment, I'm just not sure what it is, what the problem is, you know. Having fixed those little things, thinking that would make a difference, and they did, you know, but not to the point that we would like them to. It's just really strange, but I'm not going to stop talking about it. I'm going to try and stop talking about it. This may not be easy. Young Tilly, bit of a rat bag. Going to be basically impossible to not talk about it. I should adjust my newfangled new mirror thingy. Well, you know, new to me, new to the bike. never ridden anything this bad actually. Never ever. I was thinking about going to the Bogangate pub and having a beer, but I don't know whether we'll get that far. I got another microphone the other day, just from it's just this weird thing where it wants to keep lurching over that way, which is kind of bad, because that's where the traffic is coming the other way, you know. It's a bought a new mic, it's a mono mic, which is what it's supposed to be, but I gave it a quick test the other day and it seems like it's really a mono mic, as in it's only coming out of one headphone when I record, so I don't know how that's going to go. But it wasn't crackly, so that had to be something. Now how we're going to ride this all the way to Tottenham, Tilly, I'll never know. It's 120 kilometres. It'll take us all day. I'm seriously thinking about taking the Harley. Yeah, we'll see. I'm just going to use this other GoPro as we go along. I'm just going to point it down here and stuff a little bit as we ride to see if it picks anything up. It's really strange, actually. I'm gonna the way it's doing what it's doing, I just think, yeah. My immediate reaction was to turn around, go home, jack it up, and you know, maybe it's like it's got a hinge in the middle. Maybe it really is swing arm bushes. I should just really have a look at that and see what we can do. Yeah, which could be a real pain in the arse. I don't know how they how you do that job, but we'll have a look, I guess, and see. Look at this lovely day, Tilly, eh? I'm afraid we're not going as far as the pub, I don't think, although we might, who knows. Maybe we'll just keep going along, see how we go. What do you reckon? We must have come all of 5 kilometres, which is a big effort on this thing. That's for sure. Ja, hör doch auf, Kleiner. So I dug up these city panniers and put them on the Z mounts and city panniers. I got these panniers off Bert Gordon some years ago, actually. I was going to put them on the other bike. Well, strangely enough, they're red and black, which I can tell you was not intentional. No, it's true, Tilly. It's true, isn't it, old girl? Yeah. Come on, have a zone. Got to fix that before we go anywhere too much further. Ein scheiß Ding, was? Das ist so ein scheiß Ding, eine scheiß Angelegenheit, ja. Muss man aber wohl sagen, was? I don't know why that person thought they had to get on the other side of the road then. Yeah, strange business. Wollen wir erstmal weiterfahren? Ja? Oder? Klar, klar. Now what? What the bloody hell has happened there? Okay, so we got no power. That's interesting. So here we are on the side of the road. Stop. We stopped. I was going to turn around and go home. But hör doch auf, Kleiner. Das reicht jetzt. Tilly. Decided I'd take a photo, and I wanted to try and hook up a camera to have a look at the front end as we were going along. And went to get back on the bike, turned the ignition on, nothing. It's got, the battery's fine. It's got lights. Checked all the fuses. You know, the usual suspects kind of thing that you can do on the side of the road. You can't get anything. It's you turn on the key, and there's nothing. However, there are lights, and you can see they're nice and bright. All that. So something in the it's working this one. Something I'm suspecting in the ignition switch itself, maybe loose wire somewhere, something like that, but can't really start pulling it apart on the side of the road here. Yeah, so there goes me. I was going to have a beer down the road here at the pub. I'm only 5 k's from home. Ended up having to call the NRMA because I can't just sit here all day, you know, with the dog. So stick it on the back of the truck and take it home. Not a happy camper, I tell you. They certainly saw me coming when I bought this bike. Still, it'll be an excuse to pull the tank off and everything else and start looking around under there and start cleaning things up properly instead of being a lazy twit. I might have to take that Harley Davidson to the Far Cairn rally. Yeah, so that's in about 3 weeks' time, actually. We're just waiting for the truck to show up now. Had probably 10 cars go past and one car stopped, and that was a couple with their son from Derrawong, which is sort of about 25 k's or something from my place in the direction of Condoblin. And they were nice people, actually. Stopped a bloke and his wife and their kid. You know, he'd have been in his 40s, but their son, Alec, was probably 10, 11, sort of thing. Yeah. Yes, so the bloody drama continues. Not just handling problems, but electrical ones as well. What a twit I am buying this bike. I just couldn't help myself because it was there with a sidecar on it. Theoretically ready to go. Now it's turning into War and Peace again. So, just waiting for the NRMA to show up. They shouldn't be too long. They said about an hour from Condo, they said. You're okay, aren't you, mate? You've had a bit of a drink. You've got to sit in the shade now. Just going to make sure we don't bite the NRMA guy when he shows up, hey? What a sook. What a sooker. Get off me. Come on, get off me. This is ridiculous. Silly dog, aren't you? Silly dog. Anyway, it's quite a nice afternoon, as said. I'd rather be spending it drinking a beer or something. Wouldn't we? You wouldn't care. You wouldn't be drinking a beer anyway. You'd be sitting in the sidecar or sitting tied to a table, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Yes, you're a good pup. Oh, you're a good pup. No, stop now. Stop. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, as our penny kid's father used to say, sun's starting to slowly sink into the west. I think they're about half an hour, 40 minutes away, the truck, from West Wyalong, which is a silly place to come from. It should be Parks or Condoblin or Trundle or even Forbes. It'd be, all of them are closer. But I guess it's Sunday afternoon and I think it's Father's Day too, yeah. Tilly, it's Father's Day. You should have got me a prezi, mate. Yeah, she said, you know. Because we were only going down the road, I didn't bring any tools with me whatsoever. And just as I was walking past the water tank, I stopped and thought, I better fill up a bottle of water for the dog, you know, just in case. And so that was lucky. So we got plenty of water. Fresh water from the tank. It's always nice. And, you know, we'll get home sooner or later. Well, according to the app, the truck is 19 minutes away. That'll get it here just before 6. And I suppose we're lucky that it's not a month or so ago. It would have been already dark. That sort of thing. It's a lovely afternoon. Just the sort of afternoon you'd like to spend on the side of the road. Here he comes, the truck. So we might get home before Christmas after all. That's good. Lovely afternoon. Well, that's what you pay the fees for, I suppose. Poor old thing. I'm blaming it on those panniers. I should have left them off.